My name is Avital Miller. I'm the author of a book called Healing Happens: Stories of Healing Against All Odds. I wrote this book because I had my own story of healing when I was told it was impossible. I was losing my hair, my muscles were turning to fat. The doctors told me that I had an autoimmune disorder called Hashimoto's, and they said, that's it for life. They didn't give me any indication that I would heal. I looked into my diet, my mindset, my emotions, my environment around me, relationships. But then I started to meditate. And the interesting thing was, after just a couple months of meditating, the doctors lowered the medication. That went on for 4 years until I was completely tapered off of the medication. But then what happened was I was running into people who had even more dramatic stories than mine. They were told they were going to die in a few months or even a few hours. And here I'm meeting them years later. They're fully healthy, vibrant. I really felt like it was important to put those stories in a book because of the power in numbers. One story, you can brush it off. More than one, you start to wonder. One of the most insightful stories was Maureen Bell's. She was diagnosed with stage 4 non-hodgkin's lymphoma, given 6 to 8 weeks to live. She was in hospice, 85 pounds, not eating anymore. Her son came to visit, remembering the strong single mother that raised him, asked, "Why didn't you fight?" He left with the words ringing in her head, "Choice." As she really truly felt like she had a choice and decided to fight. Today, 10 years later, she is a fully healthy, happy, beautiful, wise woman. Every one of these stories, we have somebody healing from a different method. So we do have these people who have a spiritual experience and they meditate and that turns things around. But we have people who very simply change their diet. That's the one change they make, and they completely heal from things like lupus. Some people, they leave a job, they leave a relationship, and that's all they needed as well. So what have I learned from talking to all these amazing people? First, doctors are human too, and sometimes they make mistakes, and sometimes they don't see everything that's possible. I think doctors are meant to help us heal, not to determine when we're going to die. The second thing I learned is tune into and celebrate your reason to live. When that has more momentum than the disease, it will take over. And finally, see if there's a gift behind all of this. I think disease sucks. I don't think it comes from some divine retribution for anything that anyone has done wrong. Yet I've seen so many stories of people who learned that they just needed to make a change in their lifestyle. So just ask yourself, if possibly this is coming from some divine source, what is that message? Why is this happening?